The Jean-Monnet International Business for European Union Integration has been just founded by the European Commission within the Erasmus Plus program and will run for the forthcoming 3 years up to 2017. Within this time frame, research and teaching activity will be reorganized. In relation to the teaching activity, 2 courses in international business will be delivered within the master course that are offered by the Department of Political and Social Science. In particular, the master course in international business within the master program of international trade relations is offered in English and aim to answer the research question why certain firms successfully internationalize while others fail. The course is organized around 3 modules. Module 1 is about globalization and the multinational enterprises. Module 2 is about international business strategy and the organization of the multinational enterprise. And Module 3 looks at new issues in international business. The module is, each module and the overall course is delivered by means of classes and hands-on section, which are practical sections where real company case will be discussed in a seminar with attending students. This video clip will illustrate Module 2 of the course of International Business within the Master Program in International Trade Relations delivered at the Department of Political Social Science of the University of Catania. Module 2 is about international business strategy and the organization of the multinational enterprise. The aim of the module is to disentangle and investigate the building blocks of the internationalization puzzle. To answer the main question of the course, what determines the success and failure of firms engaged in international business, the module will be organized around 3 sections. In the first section, international business strategy will be illustrated, in particular foreign entry, competitive dynamics, and global strategy. The second section is about structuring and organizing internationalized firms. And the third section is about international business-specific operation with a close focus on international human resource management. The module will be delivered by classes as well as hands-on section where real company case will be discussed in a seminar with attending students. International business strategy are mainly about foreign entry strategy, which address 4 main questions: why, where, when, and how to internationalize. Basically, a company that wants to go abroad has to ask itself first which is the motivation for its internationalization. So why going abroad? And 4 main motivations are traditionally identified, which is a natural resource seeking motivation, a market seeking, efficiency seeking, and a strategic seeking motivation. Once a company has identified why it wants to go abroad, it has to identify a country where this goal can be greatly met. To this end, the where question comes into the story, and in particular the where question is about location-specific advantage. In particular, host country may display different advantages such as natural resources availability, large growing market, abundance and or presence of cheap production factor, and presence of established university and firm agglomeration. A second set of questions related to the internationalization process is about when to go abroad. And in this respect, firms have to decide whether they want to be first or later movers. Also, the last set of questions related to foreign entry are about how to go abroad. And in particular, here an internationalizing firm has to choose between equity and non-equity mode. Equity mode are about export and contractual agreement, while non-equity mode are about foreign direct investment. An issue related to the how to go abroad is the scale of entry, which can be a large or a small scale, and whether to enter conventionally or use the cyberspace, the internet. Also, when going abroad, firms need to face a competition in international market, which implies strategic interaction. To understand when firms are likely to attack and counterattack, the module will illustrate the awareness, motivation and capability framework. And to this end, it will draw upon concepts such as multi-market competition, collusion to raise price and or to divide market, anti-competitive practices such as entry barrier, predatory price and dumping, and a closer focus will be given to the role of competition policy. Finally, going abroad means having a global strategy, and to this end, the AA typology provides a theoretical lens which can help companies to design their strategy. The AA typology is about aggregation, adaptation, and arbitrage. Aggregation is the realization of synergy between operations in different locations by integrating them above the national level. Adaptation is related to the effort to deliver locally adapted products in each market, and arbitrage is the ability to exploit difference in prices in different markets. Also, global strategy are about the decision to choose whether a firm wants to grow organically or through external growth. And in the latter case, cross-border mergers and acquisition, vertical or horizontal, and international alliances are key options that the company should contemplate eventually. Also, firms going abroad will be exposed to two conflicting pressures, global integration and local responsiveness. Global integration reduces costs and increases standardization. Local responsiveness increases costs but increases also local adaptation. So, depending on the sensitivity of the company to one or the other of the pressure of both of them, the company has to develop a strategy which will eventually call for an organizational structure. The key point here is that an organizational structure needs to replicate a strategy. So if the company is sensitive to a local responsiveness pressure, it should adopt a local adaptation strategy and therefore adopt as well an organizational structure which can be a geographic area structure. Also, going abroad means managing people and units across border within a multinational network. And in this respect, it is chiefly important that the company can manage international human resources greatly. So, international human resource management operation will be the topic of the last section of the module, and in particular, this topic will be analyzed through three distinct approaches to international HRM: the ethnocentric approach, the polycentric approach, and the geocentric approach. The module will also look at the management of people sent abroad by multinational enterprises, which are called expatriate, as well as local employee in subsidiary in foreign country. In relation to these two types of employee, selection and training process, as well as the role that this type of employee can play within the multinational network will be discussed and analyzed. More info on textbook reading as well as online resources are available on the teaching section of the Jean Monnet Chair International Business for European Union webpage.